Once upon a time, in a small desert village on the edge of a vast oasis,
lived a brave young girl named Zahra. She was known throughout the village for her kindness, curiosity, and her unshakable sense of adventure. Zahra's father was the village blacksmith, and although they did not have much, they were always happy and content. Zahra loved to listen to the stories told by the elders, tales of enchanted lands, powerful genies, and magical creatures. One bright morning, while Zahra was walking by the oasis, she saw an old man with a long white beard sitting under a palm tree. His clothes were torn and his face looked weary, as though he had traveled for many days. The old man beckoned to Zahra. "Young one, come closer," he called softly. "I have a story to tell you that may change your life forever." Zahra, being both curious and kind-hearted, approached the old man. "What is your name, good sir?" she asked. "My name is Amr, and I am a traveler," the old man replied. "But I am not just any traveler. I am the keeper of the magical lamp of Ai Jin." Zahra's eyes widened in surprise. She had heard of the lamp of Ai Jin from the village storytellers, but she never thought it was real. "The lamp of Ai Jin," she repeated. But that is just a legend. They say it can grant wishes." Amr nodded, his eyes sparkling with a mysterious light. "Ah yes, the lamp does grant wishes, but it is no simple matter. The genie inside the lamp is not like any other. He is wise and powerful, but he will only grant a wish to someone pure of heart." Zahra was intrigued. "How do I find this lamp?" The old man smiled faintly. "You must travel beyond the desert, to the cave of the eternal stars. There, hidden deep within the sands, lies the lamp. But beware, for the journey will not be easy. You will face many challenges, and only the bravest and most clever can succeed." Zahra felt a flutter of excitement in her heart. She had always dreamed of adventure, and now it seemed that an adventure had come to her. Without hesitation, she promised the old man she would find the lamp. Before Zahra could set off, Amr handed her a small, worn map.
"Follow the stars, and remember, the path to the lamp is not just through the desert, but through your heart." With the map in her hands, Zahra bid the old man farewell and began her journey. The desert was hot and dry, and the journey was long and tiring, but Zahra was determined. She had faced challenges before, helping her father in the blacksmith shop and caring for the animals in the village. She knew that with courage and wisdom, she could overcome anything. On the third day of her journey, Zahra came across a deep, wide canyon. The map told her to cross it, but the canyon was too wide to jump across, and there were no bridges in sight. As she sat at the edge, pondering how to cross, she heard a voice calling to her. "Are you lost, young one?" the voice asked. Zahra turned to see a large, colorful bird perched on a rock nearby. The bird had feathers that shimmered like gold and emeralds. "I am not lost," Zahra replied, "but I need to cross this canyon to continue my journey." The bird ruffled its feathers and hopped closer. "I can help you, but first, you must answer a riddle." Zahra smiled. She loved riddles and was always quick to solve them. "Ask me your riddle, and I will answer." The bird nodded, its eyes gleaming with mischief. "What is it that always runs but never walks, has a bed but never sleeps, and can be seen but never touched?" Zahra thought for a moment, then her face lit up with understanding. "The answer is water," the bird chirped with delight. "Correct. You are wise indeed, young one. As a reward, I shall carry you across the canyon." With that, the bird spread its magnificent wings and beckoned Zahra to climb onto its back. Zahra held on tightly as the bird soared high above the canyon, its wings beating the air with powerful grace. Soon, they reached the other side, and Zahra thanked the bird for its help. "Remember, young one," the bird said as it flew away, "wisdom and kindness will always guide you." Zahra continued on her journey, and after several more days of travel, she finally reached the Cave of the Eternal Stars. The entrance was hidden by a large boulder, but Zahra knew from the map where to look. With all her strength, she pushed the boulder aside, revealing the dark, cool interior of the cave. Inside, the air was thick with mystery. Glittering stars seemed to hover in the air, casting an otherworldly glow. As Zahra ventured deeper into the cave, she saw a small pedestal in the center. Upon the pedestal lay a dusty, ancient lamp, just as the old man had described. Zahra approached the lamp and hesitated for a moment. She remembered the old man's words. The genie will only grant a wish to someone pure of heart. With a deep breath, Zahra picked up the lamp and rubbed it gently. a swirl of smoke appeared, and from it emerged a giant figure tall, made of swirling blue smoke and shimmering light. It was the genie of the lamp. "Greetings, young one." The genie boomed in a voice like thunder. "I am Jinn, the keeper of the lamp. You have freed me, and for that, I will grant you 3 wishes. But remember, your wishes must come from a heart that seeks only goodness." Zahra looked up at the genie and thought carefully. She had always wanted to help her family and her village, but she didn't want to be selfish. After a moment of reflection, Zahra spoke. "My first wish," she began, "is for my village to always have enough food and water so that no one would ever go hungry or thirsty again." The genie nodded and raised his hand, and in an instant, the oasis near Zahra's village began to glow with life. Water flowed freely, and the crops grew lush and abundant. "My second wish," Zahra continued, "is for my father to be the best blacksmith in the land, so that he may craft beautiful things that will bring joy to everyone." The genie raised both hands, and Zahra's father's forge was filled with bright, magical flames. Soon, he began creating the most exquisite works of art, swords, jewelry, and tools that were the envy of all who saw them. Zahra paused, thinking about her final wish. She realized that what she truly wanted was not wealth or power, but something deeper, something that would ensure that the world remained a good and just place. "My final wish," she said with great care, "is for all people to be kind to one another and to always help those in need." The genie's eyes sparkled, and with a mighty wave of his hand, he spread a wave of kindness across the land. People everywhere began helping each other, sharing their food, their time, and their resources. The genie smiled at Zahra, impressed with her wisdom. "You have chosen well, young one. Your heart is pure, and your wishes reflect the goodness within you. I grant them all." With that, the genie vanished, leaving Zahra alone in the cave. She returned to her village, where she was greeted with joy and celebration. Her wishes had changed everything for the better, and the village thrived like never before. Zahra continued to live a life full of kindness, wisdom, and adventure, always helping those in need and sharing the lessons she had learned during her incredible journey. And as for the magical lamp, it was said that it would always be waiting for the next pure-hearted adventurer, ready to grant their wishes as long as they sought only goodness in the world. And so, Zahra's story became another tale that was passed down through the generations, a story of courage, wisdom, and the power of kindness.